Almost set up here. We're going to be streaming Defiance 2050, a game that I played way back when the show was actually on the Sci-Fi Network. I enjoyed the game for a good while, more than I enjoyed the show. So that's saying something. Come on, come on. What do we got? There we go. It's not showing up as... There we go. Oh, okay, it is working. Okay. Alrighty then. Everything is good to go. So I played this on PC years ago. It was fun, simple, and I'm curious to see what changes, if any, have been made to the game. Maybe it runs better on the console. I always thought this one would be decent on a console because it was pretty simple. So now that it's here, let's see what's changed. Now, the opening sequence here, which I haven't recorded, was the exact same. Character creation was the same. I saved you all the trouble of seeing that. Let me see if I can figure out what character. There we go. Yeah, there we go. It's actually, the character creator is really simple. Not much to go with. When I played this, there were only two races, the Arathi and the humans. I remember that they added the Castathans, but I had already quit playing by that time. This is literally a clone of my character from the PC. Oh, wow. Okay, so I heard that they changed it so that the class you choose is a bit more permanent? That might be the wrong word for it. But they had it so that it was harder to change your main ability, which was on this grid here. This grid is very different than it was. It used to be just a huge square and you would move around it. Boost your movement speed. You had free range to choose all sorts of abilities. Healing stem. And you could they all had minimal effects, but you could get them to synergize really well with each other and make some really cool do-it-yourself kind of classes. And now it looks like they have taken that away. Not to mention, I don't have a quote-unquote super ability. Maybe that's a story-related thing. Let's see. Respec. I'm gonna try it. Let's see what happens. Are you sure you want to respec? Yes. Okay, so that did nothing because there was nothing to respec. Fair enough. XP script is just your in-game cash. I see on the right side there they have their bits, which are pay real money. It's free to play, so of course you got that crap. Whoops. reputation. Reputation boost. What? Gain a 50% reputation boost for yourself. There are factions within the game that you do missions for or do tasks for later on. This might have to do with that. I'm not interested. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh. Okay. That's troubling right there. If that's what I think it is, that's a little shady. I won't say anything for certain right now, but we'll keep it to ourselves. Okay, so I remember script, and I remember arc keys. Carulium cores, don't remember that. Arc spike batteries, don't remember that. Oh yeah, you level up with the weapons you use. Oh, they don't have all the weapons. There were weird stinger-like guns, and then there was weird oh man, I don't remember, healing / vampiric guns that were a little weird. One of the guns was kind of reminded me of the Needler from Halo. Okay, so here's my inventory. What's new? Prototype. Oh, shield. Weapons. Okay. Okay. What was this first page then? Okay, this is an easier selection slot. So that takes me to there. I'm curious how this is going to work out. You can have different setups. That's cool. Some of them are locked. I wonder if that's a thing you pay for with real money, or if that's something you gain through the game. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, so you go through this tutorial here, and at one point you'd get to try out the 4 powers. So let's see if that remains the same.
We need to find Mr. Von Bach, but first we'll need to gear up.
Alright, recover weapons and gear. Oh yeah, you have Ego. This is Ego. It's like an implant in your head. It's a AI, a VI, a VR, I don't know. And it was this thing created by Von Bach, who is just, he's like a shitty Tony Stark. He's a wealthy playboy in a post-apocalyptic kind of world. Really smart, very arrogant, but not very witty. He's like a shitty Tony Stark. So I skipped.
Let's hurry. We need to collect the necessary equipment as soon as possible so we can start looking for Mr. Von Bach.
Buttons, buttons, buttons. Who's got the button? Inventory is down, so there's a quick link to that. Right is a quick menu itself. Okay. Oh, Defiance store. Emotes. Callouts. Let's see the emotes.
Good to see you.
Oh, you can't look at your character. Whoa, hey, whoa, 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 whoa. Emotes. Ugh, dancing, of course. There's got to be dancing. Can't have... Wow. I think this person went to the dance school of Commander Shepard. I keep hitting that button. Alright, let's get on with this. Okay. Oh, no! Alright, so these are ammo crates. Whoops. What are the buttons? Oh, you don't. You do have to hold it. Okay. Same as it was in...
Particular weapon types work better for specific situations, so you'll want to get used to switching back and forth between the primary and secondary weapons.
Okay, which is what? Triangle. Okay. Kind of figured it was. Just wanted to be certain. got crouching. We got jumping. We got our ability, holding L1, aiming with L2, firing, I'm supposing, with R2. Oh, shit. That's okay. That's a regenerative power. On the bottom left, right above the gun, you can see it's filling up. Okay. Okay. I believe we just picked up a shield as well.
The enemy's here!
Oh yeah, that's the roll. So, the shield, of course, there's several different shields throughout the game, different styles, I should say. Oh, hi. Shots do count for something, so there's that. Which is one reason this is, I will say this is probably still slightly better on the PC, just because... Whoops. Because mouse control is just a little more nuanced and easy to get a headshot with. So I did not choose the assassin class with the sniper rifles. Although when I was playing on PC, it was
Grenades
quite
have a
effective.
cooldown period, so there will be a short break before another one is ready for use.
Okay. So she's going through the... I recall that the grenades in this game worked really well. Like, they kind of, melee. Ah, yes. Shabam. Forgot about that. One of the classes focuses on that heavily. I remember the grenades being pretty... Come on, come on. Kind of smart. You see, like, I have no idea where I'm throwing that, but it kind of knew. It was one of the praises I had for this game, even back in the day. Alright. Defeat mutant swarm. Uh-oh. Alright. So there's another ammo crate. Running. Run, Rudolph. What does the touchpad do? Okay, brings up a map. Set a waypoint. Okay. L2. Oh, brings up the wheel. Okay, what do we got here? Character, social, matchmaking, settings. There weren't much in the way of settings. Intel, and the map. Okay. Map, close the map. Okay. I remember watching the pilot episode. L1 plus square to use your ego. Crap, not this power. I don't like this power. I was hoping to get oh shit. Shotgun. Oh, that. I was hoping to get I forget what it's called.
Hurting.
Yeah, I know you're hurting. Oh, did I kill myself? Huh. So much for that.
I'm back.
So you get one self-revive. Every so often.
I'm receiving a signal. I'll patch it through.
Can anyone hear
Probably
me?
charging
I
somewhere
need
else.
help
Is
down
that...
here. It looks like the mutants are getting organized for an attack.
No, we better help her.
Nope. I want to check out the Defiance store. Sorry. Where's that little number next to my shield? Alright, so someone needs help. this game and this show had tie-in. You know, supposedly things you did in the game were gonna translate into the show, and it ended up being the most lame of things. It was almost cringeworthy, actually. But strangely enough, things that happen in this game are more interesting than the stuff that happened in the show. But I remember watching the pilot episode and thinking, oh, this is going to be really good. We're going to follow around this, you know, this fish out of water alien girl. And then the first, like, episode came out, and it was this long pseudo-movie thing, and it was following Nolan, and he's adopted this girl. And I was like, Nolan is not an interesting character. And as the show progressed, Nolan was the biggest Mary Sue I think I've ever seen. He just really made every tense situation
According
boring.
to those creatures are actually humans. However,
And every
their
bit of
DNA
development,
is
I
severely
mean,
mutated.
he couldn't develop as a character because he was perfect. He never made bad decisions. He was always right.
If we don't, you can forget about fighting any of us. Check me out! That was close.
But this game and the show both had a corporate tie-in, or a sponsored tie-in with Dodge.
I have the ability to hack into most computer systems. Get to
And
the
it was
thorium
really
reactor,
awkward.
and I'll see what I can do.
And I wonder if they changed that here, or if, you know, since they had the sponsorship, if it'll still be here.
Excellent. I was able to reactivate the fissile materials. The reactor will overload and blow this entire
fissile.
base off the map.
I don't know what
But
that
we'll
means.
need to
Let's
keep the
go, big
mutants
guy.
from disrupting the
means
process.
anything. Okay, it's square to use the ability. You just keep shooting. You know what? Pistol probably has more shotgun. Yeah, there we
Now
go.
that looks useful. I've spotted some advanced weaponry.
Oh yeah, you could pick up their weapons. You say you saw some there we go. So sometimes there was enemies would drop the weapon they were using. Oh, but this is one of them. It's this wicked cool minigun. Let's get it spinning up. And throughout the game, they would have little challenges, time trials, kill chain things. So you would get this, and a time limit for each kill you got. There's maybe a time bonus. And these were just little side things on the side, obviously. And I remember that being one of the cool things. It was little games within the game. They had racing sections. Now this is where the Dodge sponsorship would show up. We jump over this wall, and then there'd be a Dodge quad. Hey, my eye's not
Thanks.
screwed up.
You have an ego implant, don't you? That's amazing. First time I've ever seen one in action. You know, I think we're gonna make one hell of a team. A little backup can take you a long way in this crazy place.
Yeah, there it
I'm
is.
heading to the crash site. They're gonna
Kind of
need
takes you
help.
out of it. You're
I'm
just
sure
like,
we'll
what?
be in contact.
Dodge.
Arc Hunter.
Yeah. Alright, so you can purchase loadouts. points. With real money.
What excitement did we get into today?
Press options to spend ego class points. Well, first of all, let's... Oh, these are real. Alright, ego level available. Mission complete. Why, hello! Look at all these new players. Alright. Character. Character. Ego points available. Okay. So I've got... I've got one class point, but at the bottom left it says I don't have any. But on the right it says I have one class point available, and that this will require 1 point. First of all, I don't care about this ability at all. So let's get on to right. Recharge abilities. Who cares? Oh. I might have messed up by choosing Assault. Son of a binky. Oh my, I might have made a mistake. We'll see. Something about... whatever. Let's go with, go with that. We'll make our useless ability better, I guess. Cool. Can I respec it like any time I want? Is there a downside to doing that? Okay. Huh. It's odd. So we got that, we got this. Did we pick anything up? No. Okay. Eventually we'll get a vehicle. This is all fine. This is all fine. The controls are more or less just what I expected them to be. Whoops. Alright. Rewards. Pistol, SMG, shotgun. Back to you, Weston. Navigate through the disarray of the New Freedom. Crash. Locate Carl von Bach. Cool.
We need to find out if Mr. von Bach survived.
He did.
I'm picking up signals from a couple nearby
Spoiler!
seats.
He did.
Fingers crossed that one of them belongs to Mr. von Bach.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this little open quest. You find more life support pods that like you came out of. What the shit? Kind of weird red symbol in it. Now, unlike some other MMO open world kind of games, there are actually things in this world that you can collect, or at least there were in the PC version. Let me take a look. No, that's not what I wanted. Intel. There we go. Oh no. Yep, they might have removed it. Oh no, no, here it is. No, this is not it. Powers. Vehicles. Oh, is it no longer a thing? Settings, matchmaking, social, goals. Maybe it's under goals. Contracts. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Here we go. Stuff like this. Let's see. There's zones, Mount Tamlers, places discover, and then there are audio things. you discover? Let's see if they're listed. You would find audio cassettes, basically. Occasionally, data recorders. Excuse me, not tape, not tape cassettes. Data recorders that gave story behind what was happening or previously before you got here. A little bit of world building makes all the difference. How's it going, sir? Oh, whoops, I missed the first one. So we popped out of one of these
This
when our
evac
ship
seat is
crashed.
empty. I hope whoever was in there is still alive. Somewhere. I'm experiencing a lot of interference. Get to an open area so I can scan the valley.
I am the de facto leader of these people. We'll let them deal with that problem. Alright. There's our ship. Oh, cutscene. Oh, my eyes!
Really
fucked up.
lucky to
Good.
be alive. The crash is horrifying.
Horrifying. It's basically you have a floating, what's the word? Aircraft carrier type ship. Reminds me of the things they had in. Oh, hi, you're an enemy. Woo. Kind of reminds me of what they had in.
No, this person didn't make it out alive. I'm detecting a fading ego
That
signal,
second
which means this must have been a fellow
Captain
Ark
America
hunter.
movie.
I'm receiving
Incredibly
several Von Bach
implausible
Industry signals. One of them has to
flying
be him. Let's hurry and check them out.
airships that they had.
This expedition is in serious jeopardy if we fail to find Mr. Von Bach. He's the only one with the knowledge to unlock the secrets of the Ark Core.
The Ark Core? Oh, that sounds like a good time.
Take him down.
Such a juvenile. Alright. Bam. Bam. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I said I'm gonna get you. Alright. Let's scan the body. Oh, he got his vehicle
My
already.
DNA scan says this is not Mr. Von Bach, but VBI employee number 130. It's not good.
Stormtrooper.
He's extremely important to this expedition.
Oh. That's why she had a name. And such a good name it was. Let's see who this is.
This is the head of the security team. If he didn't make it, then what hope does Mr. Von Bach have?
I don't know. You tell me. So on our little mini-map, we got purple. Those are players, I guess? I don't remember. Yeah. Shabbat. Blabber. Oh, yeah.
This is a deceased Von Bach Industries technician. I fear the worst. We may have lost everyone.
May have. Wee. Alright, scan, scan, scan. Wow, I'm actually really surprised
This
by
is
the
not
number
Mr.
of
Von
people.
Bach's body. This is a tragedy. I'm estimating the death count to be at least 300.
Left to chat.
Whether Mr. Von Bach is alive or dead,
Huh.
he doesn't appear to be near the crash site. I think we're going to need some assistance in finding him.
Oh.
I'm receiving an SOS from Captain Grant now. I'll patch it through.
Repeat. All unarmed and injured survivors, get to cover and stay put. We will find you. All combat-capable survivors, report to the emergency HQ at the New Freedom Rally Point. ASAP.
Hey, Ark Hunter. Did you get that E-Rep message? Meet me at the rally point.
Oh no. Get shot at. Alright. icons are the same. Blue symbols for little stores and stuff. Ah, Cass! Let's do this.
Repeat. The new freedom is going down. Heavy casualties.
I have to pay real money for
Does
it.
anyone copy?
Slots.
Captain Grant, sir. The terraforming interference
Keep
is...
trying, Corporal. You keep talking to that thing until your voice gives out. Do you understand?
Sir.
I recognize you. You're one of Von Bach's archives. But who are you? And what are you doing in my base of operations?
Name's Cass. Wait. Did you just say Von Bach? As in Von Bach Industries? The dude they call Death's Merchant? What exactly is going on
It's
here?
none of your concern, miss.
Sir, we have at least 200 confirmed dead, and nearly twice that injured. With no chance of evac, we don't have nearly enough medical personnel or supplies, sir.
Recon spotted a rundown medical center nearby. Send one of your men to shake it down for supplies.
Yes, sir.
It's unfortunate that you don't see what shot down your ship until a good deal into the game. Because it's really impressive.
Survivors on decks 4 through 7 will likely burn alive.
That will not happen, Sergeant. Pull everyone back, but you tell those men trapped on the Strato that we will get them out.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
Strato
Eisenhower.
carrier, that's what it is.
Those snipers used to be EMC. Just a bunch of bloodthirsty mutants now.
You're telling me that those things are Earth Military Coalition soldiers?
Yep. Apparently they didn't get the memo when that gig fell apart all those years ago. They think you're invading.
How do you know all this?
There's a lot of old EMC junk around here. The least of which is Project...
Yeah. Project Tranquility. I know all about it.
Humans and Votans living in perfect harmony. What a bunch of stucco.
Tranquility wasn't a combat operation. The mutants wouldn't have access to firepower capable of taking down a strato carrier.
Nope. You're on your own with that mystery.
You, listen. No matter how much it pisses me off, protecting your arrogant boss is critical to this mission. If you help me bring some sanity to this mess, we can work together to find him. All right then. I need to get my rescue team into New Freedom immediately, so take care of those snipers.
Let's see here what's going on.
Where do you think you're going, miss?
Where do you
You're
think
gonna tell
going?
me everything you know about this restricted area that you've been wandering around illegally.
Scrubby E-Rep.
Oh. Screw E-Rep. Alright. So, just making sure the audio is still coming through on the game. So, up here is a prototype replicator. Uh-oh, I don't know what that is. Prototype replicator. Oh. That's weird. This is a store. This is a supply store. So. Oh. Okay. Alright, let's see if SMGs, LMGs, and assault rifles all use the same type of ammo. Alright, so this has a magazine slot that you can upgrade. Obviously this is starting equipment, so it's nothing. The stars must be
Saddle up.
the proficiency with that weapon. That individual weapon, as a matter of fact. Once that maxes out, you're no longer gaining experience towards the overall levels of experience towards those weapons, like that weapon class. So like this Retaliator, if I max out all those stars, I guess it will fill in the star on the right side, which means that if I continue to use that, I won't be gaining experience with the assault rifles class. And the stuff, they're minor, but they add up over time. So, let's see here. Let's see if... Yeah, they are the same, aren't they? No, no, they're different. And then some shotguns. Now, I remember shotguns being... Okay, this was... I think this might be one of the okay ones. Okay. This one's not bad. Some of them are serious garbage. Alright. The public rescue team is being picked off by mutant snipers. Get to the ridge and take them out. Okay. And we'll be rewarded with a respark, which is, if I recall correctly, is a fast refreshing shield. And our first vehicle.
The rescue team can't move until you cross the valley and
So, let's go. Assault rifle. Is it gonna... I'm curious. Shebang. Oh, that guy's climbing that way. I'm gonna take the road. One of the cool things about this game that I recall was, like, I'm on this mission, and I'll show up here, and if other people are on that mission, we will pretty naturally just form a sort of cooperative group. So as they kill stuff, it'll count towards my completion of the mission, and at some point a boss shows up here, and we all can fight each other. Do it all by yourself, but if other people are there, it will count for all of you. So it's a nice little thing. So like he's going up there, he's doing something with that. I wonder if he got interrupted or what.
Another touch.
Okay, this shotgun is one of the good ones.
Take him down!
Cool. So let's see if he tags that. Yep.
Target destroyed.
Yep. Cool. See? That's one of the nice things. Whoop. And here comes... See, there was, what, 4 of them there, and I showed up for the last one, and I'm still getting credit for doing it. This dude used to find previously unlocked prototypes, reroll weapon bonuses, and
defend this position.
Words I missed. So I must not need ammo. Let's go and take a couple shots at the big guy. He's not shooting because we're out of range.
Go, go, go!
Okay, that person also chose assault.
Back up now.
I probably should have reloaded more.
No surrender.
Give up hope!
Let's just throw a grenade. Let's help this person. Where's our big baddie? Okay, go. They very well could. So then we just... And voila. So, that's that. And here's all the people that were involved in this mission. So that's just kind of how it works. And there's these events later on called Art Falls. They're big
Area
fun
secured.
things. Generally
You and I
pretty
have
easy,
a bright
but
future together.
The rescue team is clear.
last time I
They're
played
heading
this on
into the new
PC, they
freedom
were
now.
really buggy.
Looks like you convinced Grant that us Ark Hunters can actually help out here. He said you can take one of the runners to get around.
Cool.
Pick it up at HQ on your way down.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're gonna need sturdier boots and a lot more guns.
Take a look at the map. Alright. Here's a minor art fall. This might be story related. Do we have any major art falls going on? We do. Oh, there was one. Alright, this thing. These are fun. Let's see what type this is. Scrapper. Down here, up here you usually get hell bugs. And unless they've added something else. I'm sure they have. I don't know what else it might have. But let's go back and get my reward. We'll just walk off this cliff because why the hell not? I don't remember if there's fall damage. Apparently not. Woo! Because of how simple this game is, I really think this will work well on with the simplicity of the console. I mean, the graphics are just about as good as they were.
Nice. We have access to a runner now. You can use it whenever you want to get around faster.
Okay. Square. Cool. Whoa.
Going home.
How do you get off? Square? Yep. Oh yeah. Just like always. Okay. What was I doing? Good old time. Okay, so here's the first race. Nope, this isn't. This is the first thing here. What's this? This is a little something. Fill in the blanks. Press to interact.
Earth Republic has a mission that needs seen to, but it has to be handled by an outsider.
I don't know why my beloved military arrangement on the private agenda. Our communication system isn't reaching Manhattan. One box MIA. One more with blanks. One of the specialist rescue agents, but I can't point my map to something. Okay,
I
so.
put our objective on the map. Let's go.
Yes, you put our objective on the map. Alright. So, you can only do one at a time. Here. So, let's get our vehicle. There's a boost button on this. Come on. Okay, so all we have to do here is
Let's collect that information.
collect that information. It looks like everyone's doing a good job of killing all the baddies.
Excellent job. Glad you're on our side.
Oh, there. Cool. this having a lot more people in it. So the symbols mean different things, and I'm not sure what. We got a bigger mission over there. These are small little somethings. There. Boost! Lost in terraformation.
Earth Republic has a mission.
This is a damn mess. The
But it has to be handled by an
terraforming is
outsider.
more severe than anyone realized, so none of our navigation or geographical intel is relevant. Lombok team brought a mapping device called a wave surveyor that bounces signals between the temposphere and the surface of the Earth. That is a word that I don't know. Your ego device can locate things us regulars can't. So look around and see if you can find that damn thing. Sure.
I know where to go. Let's roll.
We can do that.
Let's get some wheels.
Spawns wherever it's possible. So it's right up on that bridge. Sure. Wow, that handbrake. That's powerful. Yeah.
Look out! It's an ambush!
It's an ambush. That's a player.
There's data we need, so let's get it.
Fucking grenade at the player. Go. Sir.
Here I come.
The enemy! Cover me!
That was exciting.
All targets are handled. Nice job.
Okay. Let's pick up the wave surveyor.
Let's get these materials back.
Let's do that. Beautiful. Oh look. Pursuit achieved. Sure. Okay. Let's see. Zoom out. Shouldn't I be able to? Oh, I've got an ability thing. Ability. So let's take a look at that.
Going normal.
10% faster while sprinting, which is this, not just running. One kill recharge abilities. Well, if I had abilities that were worth a shit, but I don't. You know what? We're gonna go with this. Okay, cool. Let's respec. Yeah. It really doesn't care. There we go. Wow. Cool.
Ready to roll.
Script. We got no art keys. Oh, we got some stuff I didn't see. Alright. So we got a respark. 100% recharge rate. Capacity 74, higher capacity. Good points. Okay, so aside from whatever the hell 100% recharge rate means, maybe these are. I don't remember. You can get different grenades at some point. How do you prepare? Shotgun. What compared to the assault rifle? cycle comparison. There we go. Oh, that star on the side is... Yep, fire rate's much faster. Range is a little bigger. Reload is a little smaller. Trip multiplier is lower. Accuracy is lower. Lower recoil and lower bloom. Wow, bloom. I forgot that's a thing that games used to have. I don't mean visual bloom. It seems like all the shooters you play these days have laser accurate weapons. Oh, you're looking at this specific spot, that's where the bullet's going. Recoil is so manageable. Just a grumpy old man. Alright. So, what do we got down here?
Time to go.
Oh, I have to return the intel. I forgot about that. Send it through the mail.
Excellent job. Glad you're on our side.
Alright. Cool. New content available. Oh. Raid the medicine cabinet. Blast from the past. Oh, let's see the details. It'll give me one of those blue things. This will give me a blue thing. And this will give me a better frag grenade. Alright. Let's go. Did I go there?
Ready to roll.
I did not mark that arc fall on the map. At a certain range, it sets up, it pops up anyway, regardless. It's a long way away, though. Let's see what's going on over here. Shibba, shibba, shibba. This.
There's stuff that needs done, but unfortunately it's outside of the Earth Republic's authority.
Ouch. Did I get
Need to gather
interrupted?
some information.
Bang!
Bang! Or dang. I don't know. Shotgun is loaded. Shabba, shabba, shabba. I'm just going to assume they're activating that. Although maybe I shouldn't assume because... Ow. Alright, oh, shit. Let's see if this guy will be kind and revive me. Because you can self-revive, but... Oh, okay.
I'm okay. Grenades hurting me. Weird. Alright, since he didn't activate this, I'll go ahead and do it. My microphone's still going? Okay. So they pop out of these trucks. They're like little spawn points. Because that's how games work.
Don't be impressed, but I'll fess up to it on this one.
Yeah.
You should run.
Faster! I love going faster.
Oh god. What's this? A past best forgotten. Using the intel we found, we now know the transformed blast of Battle of Defiance was a wave of tech-mag energy, can only be produced by a Terraspire, and one of those hasn't been seen in over 10 years. No one else can have this intel, so erase all the EMC databanks that harbor this information.
We need to erase this data.
Suppress the information! Ooh, excuse me. Is that...
Going mobile.
Let's just go ahead and get some ammo. And we're gonna... Did we pick up anything? No. Oh, we have two different types of guns. Crit multiplier. Oh, that's still equipped on loadout 2. I see, that's why. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. It's all good. Yeah, playing this game and then watching the show. You know, it was just really surprising how much the story of the game. Not that. Oh yes, fuck you. And the little bit of setup it has, because it doesn't give you all the details. It trickles the information out to you pretty slowly, and the show just did not. I think I made it through the first season. It was bad. How did you get there? You live here? You live here? Okay, so that's one down. Woo. Gotta go out the front door. You know, it had a similar problem for me as the game Destiny, wherein the Votans are all of the alien races. Castathans, Erathians, a couple of others that I don't even remember the names of, as well as the Volge, and just a bunch of other things, and they all came on these arcs. Because they were apparently from one star system? I don't remember the story. And, they were not interesting as, like a group or a number of species. That's... you're gonna meet, oh, okay, screw you. It'd be great if I could change the shoulder I was shooting over. Fuck. Speak English?
Bang!
They speak English, but
See that?
but they won't communicate with us. Okay. Alright, where did you gentlemen come from? Cool. Head over here. I remember they got some pretty good names, named actors to be in that show even. You know, didn't do anything to help save it, but there was like the guy who was the owner of the mine. He seemed familiar to me. The guy who was the main Castathan bad guy, the antagonist.
Nice work. You Arc Hunters are ballsy, if not stupid. One of my medics found some supplies at the Accord Medical Clinic, but he said there's mutants crawling all over the place.
What? But
Get
I
him
know
in
that
there so we
face.
can get that gear.
You know what? We're close enough to this. Can I set a waypoint? Set a waypoint. Bam. Alright, cool. And it's got the little dots that lead me there. I can dig it. Probably gonna get my butt handed to me. But what's life all about?
There's a challenge nearby. These tests of skill will allow you to compare your performance with other Arc Hunters.
Yes, I know. The challenge is
There's an Arcfall in the vicinity. These dangerous events are opportunities to gather rare resources and vast fortunes.
Let me help you.
Got an Arcfall on its way.
Wow, look at that.
You never know what's going to come out of those things, so take precautions.
They're low level. They were really stupid in the show. They were, you think these guys were support? They had some terrible things in the show. Wow, is this a skitter layer? Seriously, a higher level?
I'm detecting instability in the crystal. It's going to explode.
It's going to explode. All right. Cool. I got a random thing and a random thing. Sweet. And just for showing up. And I'll be... Somehow I have the highest score. Go figure. I showed up for the last wave, but I got the highest score. I think something's not working there. Alright. So, we've got... You have received... wow, what the... Holy crap.
That's an uncommon piece of equipment. It'll be more effective than standard gear.
Sure it will. Let's see the quick menu. Invites. Clan invite. No. How do I decline? There we go. I don't want that showing up in my thing. Inventory. Alright. So, we got whatever this is.
Hey, get over here and help me!
Oh, am I being... Oh, it's... yes.
Better already.
Those. Wow, I forgot about those.
I thought I was a gunner.
We've got incoming.
Crap.
What I signed on for.
I thought it said I had a higher rarity something.
Tango sighted! I'm under fire! Tango
We
sighted!
got more mutants incoming.
No good!
Drop right on there. There's drop over there.
Got this! Tango sighted!
So those guys go down.
Tango sighted!
You can heal them. Is that guy using a sniper? Firing randomly.
I got it! Thanks. The E-Rep
Cool.
needs people like you.
And that Metsu, I don't even remember what. much, but something. Alright, let's get back to rescue the E-Rep techs. See, this is the thing ends up happening most of the time. Like, early on you'll be like, oh yeah, cool.
We got more mutants incoming.
Just a cool quest you can do it like as you're driving along the road. And then eventually you're like, you know what, I got a destination, I gotta get somewhere. Sorry. Speaking of destination, I should probably find out where I'm going. Cool. Let's see how good these brakes are. Wow. Alright. Somebody said something about having equipment. And, I don't know what they're talking about. Oh. Is this a shield? No, this is not a shield. Okay. Alright. Alright. Let's go to recon.
We've got hostile mutants moving in from the northeast. I'm picking up a distress signal from Captain Grant's men.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Trouble. We better help.
I am going to change away from the shotgun to a less submachine gun. Just because I think I have a bit more success with it.
Down!
Get out of the fucking hole, you assholes. Why are you down in a hole? Combat tactics. Don't put yourself in a hole.
Mutants coming in from the west.
West. Call BS. They just... Wow, they put out there. Rescue kill. How's it? Stay dead for now. The NPCs, they'll be fine. What we got here? Okay. Crouching does actually reduce bloom on weapons. Cool. There used to be abilities or power-ups that would synergize with crouching. Also ones when you're not
Thanks
moving
for the assist.
and stuff.
We'll get this truck running and meet you at the medical clinic.
Cool. Meet up at the medical clinic. Bing. Let's do this.
Arc Hunter, we're in position, but this place is crawling with more mutants.
How'd you get there?
We're gonna need your help.
See, then you got stuff like this that happens on your way to a mission, and you're just like, I don't feel like dealing with it. Bam! And it still kills you. Cool. Glad to see that hasn't changed. Ooh. Multi-kill, chain kill, blah 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 blah. They did it too. You gotta try it, man. You gotta try it out. How do you know it doesn't work until you try it? a sniper. Reload. We're gonna want that reload. He can't hit me because he's too dumb. Oh. Oh boy, I fudged up. Alright. Well, I gotta go over across the bridge. Not here. Distance traveled on. Alright. There's an ambush on this bridge almost every single time I've crossed it. The other thing that's really annoying is sometimes those dynamic events, as I believe they're called, just spawn in at the last second. So you've been driving down the road and BAM! Crash right into one.
Put these locators on the supplies, then come back and get... Radios are down, so once the targets are cleared, fire a flare from the roof to signal the medical team. We'll secure the perimeter.
Here.
Let's find the medical supplies. Watch out for the mutants along the way, though.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right. They'll need all of that for field surgeries.
I got it, man. I got it. Don't worry. See, I did it.
Nice. That is a good amount of supplies.
That is a good amount of supplies.
We got him. Nice work.
Ramp
Now
upstairs.
let's get to the roof and signal the medics.
There it is. Da-na-na. Da-na-na. Boom. Ba-na-ba. 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 Boom. Ba-na-ba. Ba-na-ba. Whoa. Meant to roll away. Woo. Alright. Bring it. Bring it. Bitch. Alright. Activate. Activate. Oh, he's doing it.
Tango in sight. Advancing.
So then, like, one
The
more
Earth
wave of
Republic team
enemies.
has arrived. Where'd they get those helicopters? Wait, those are mutants!
Those are mutants!
Help!
Oh my
This is
god!
not what I signed on for! Look for cover!
We need to clear this area of hostiles.
Alright, let's get down there. It's too far away from me. Boom!
I'm detecting more mutants on their way.
I would definitely say it's easier on the mouse and keyboard. But if you didn't know that already, did that enemy have a name? Was it named Beaver? I think that's just the type of enemy it is. Yeah, we did it! Look, it's Joyman. He got the high score. Alright. Cool.
You're unstoppable!
Unstoppable!
Good work. Area secured.
Hey, come back to the EREP circus tent. They're still having radio communication problems, and I can help.
Woo!
Judge me if you want, but there's script to be made here.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. A shotgun. A green shotgun. Yeah! Where am I going? Still backwards. I'm trying to search for one. Okay, so we're going all the way back there. Cool. That's fine. That's fine. So. The only content, I believe, that requires a party is a couple of dungeons, I guess I'll call them. Self-contained missions where... Oh, no. Oh, shit. Run! Shubba, 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 shubba. I'm running! Vehicle has to rejuvenate itself. Where is that on the screen? Yeah, they're self-contained little missions with the bosses at the end and everything. And they're... I remember doing... I think all the ones that were available at the time. And they were pretty alright, to be honest. Now, I remember these used to have things like... used to have things. Where was that? That was under goals. And the groups, methods, general. Oh wait, there we go. Some of these things would give out outfits. And then there was vehicles. Vehicles for completing those things.
Petrol.
That's nice. Well, these are the time trials, and it rewards you with the Black Challenger. So that's the same. And then there was co-op maps. Is this them? Yes, these are them. I thought these things gave out these fucking turd monkeys. Fucking annoying. Let's see here. So that was under general. There used to be outfits that you could get doing these, I could swear. Instead of just stupid. Oh god, competitive multiplayer. I forgot about competitive multiplayer. Oh wow. I remember this being just one of the most horrible aspects of this game on PC when it first launched. It was a nightmare. These shadow war things. Yeah. It'd be like, oh cool. Yeah, it's a bit advanced for me. It'd be like this, only it would be purple. Let's see if one's happening. So it was, if you were in the area, you were in it. And, or you could choose to join it through the menu, I believe. But, it just was a clusterfuck, in my opinion. Never worked properly, so far as I know. But after only a couple of times, I gave up on it. Huh. Volge. I remember how cool these guys were, like, in the game. And then they hyped them up, and they were in the first episode of the show. And they hyped them up too, and then it came down to the actual event, and it was so dumb. They wiped them out. It was no problem whatsoever for a bunch of piss poor armed people, because Nolan brings with him this artifact, which you'll actually see in this game. He gets it from here, and then he runs east. Okay, so this is... Is that really all it takes to get that? Okay, so that's a little more intensive. Okay. Oh, wow, these are different. Oh, wow. Outlander. Assault rifle? No. Sniper rifle. Light machine gun? Oh. Oh, are helmets just attached? Oh no, that is the helmet you get. And then you get the... Oh. Okay, so that's a little different, I believe. There's your helmet, there's your suit. A visor and the cool outfit. Oh yeah. You used to get these from doing the co-op missions and such. Oh, shades. Prototypes. Door auger, venom spitter, atomizer, something. E-Rep retribution. Sean Dew's vengeance. I don't remember. Huh. Fascinating. Alright, and this is where... Okay. Oh. I remember this being a real grind to get credits for your factions. Complete 4 weekly contracts. Yeah, 25 daily contracts. Reach respected status. That was, if I recall, that was the part that was a real grind. But this is how you get all your outfits now. That's fine. Wow, that's stupid looking. And that's pretty average looking. A lot of them look like this, as I recall. Oh, the gas mask. 7th Legion. Wow, that helmet. Oh, 7th Legion. That was like one of the most recent updates. Yeah, look at that. That's gay. Wait, not that. Not looking at all the stupidness. Chimera. Wow. Tar family. Okay, now this is an outfit I remember being in the game. Defiance. Oh, wow. Cool, you get a strange helmet. And pretty much the same looking armor. It's fine. But you don't get anything for killing these guys? Like once you're a master of scrappers, you don't get something? That's fine. Zones? You get a gun. Okay. What do you get for this? E-Rep Retribution. Okay. So this will be another one of those. Yes, I gotcha. Oh, wow. And what do you get for doing that? The prototype stuff? You don't get shit? Wow. Okay. I say that because completing these is no easy task. I mean, you gotta go online to find where all these data recorders are hidden. You'll stumble upon a good portion of them, and a lot of them they throw right in your face at like various what do you call it? Hubs, towns. There's several of those throughout the map, and there'll just be them lying around in strange places, but none of them are too difficult to find. Okay. And then in general, you go. So, doing all that, you get that helmet, that suit. Living to kill. Oh yeah, Lone Wolf. That's where it's at. Oh man. Get a whole shit ton of kills, reach level 50 on any weapon skill. Oof. Portal of hell and all mine. Single click. 5. Explosion. Kill train of 15. That's once you get into the arc falls and whatnot, the killing 5,000 enemies that were also damaged by another player, yeah, that's not such a problem. And killing the 50,000 total enemies, it seems like a really high number. Once you get into those arc falls, it goes pretty quick. Alright, so you get a silly helmet for being assault. Reach assault class level 25. Is it? Oh, it's a. Is it the whole outfit? The whole outfit. Assassin. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Medic. That's not cool. Get that hat, and then you get a Karu Predator. Yeah, I remember that being a thing. So you just get these for leveling up. Okay. You must be able to switch classes at some point because you can't get all of them if it requires you to be. Wow, that's dumb. If you can only be one class. Oh wow, they added a Durango. Wow, that looks craptastic. I don't remember that being like. It's funny that they took away the stuff from here. Huh. Yeah, social. What do you get for being social? Nothing. Nada. Some contracts. Cool. Alright. Why did I go back to here? This is not where I wanted to be. It was here. So, right, 0 out of 0. Where the hell did I pick this up? I picked up a green weapon, didn't I? Huh. Let's compare that to this. Compare. Okay. So it's doing the same thing damage-wise, even though it says it's better than the other one. I guess that's because of gear score, which is I believe is a thing in this game as well. Accuracy is a little better. I'm not entirely certain what that means, because accuracy and bloom are a fickle pair. But we're here and we're good. Let's get out of the menu, because not everyone likes menus. Alright, let's where's she at? There you are.
Shields down!
Alright, she wants us to go to the radio tower. Do I get all of these as rewards, or just do I choose? I don't remember. Yeah, she's gonna talk about the radio station that used to be there.
Awesome, you made it.
Where's my beverage?
So look, don't get mad, but I told Grant that
Good. You're here. Cass says you're going to help her get some radio communication established. If you can do that, it will allow us to get a trace on the missing passengers' rescue beacons, including your boss Von Bar.
There's a busted-up radio station not far from here. KTAM 94 FM. Played a lot of pretty cool folk and hard rock. Not your sissy thrill-me stuff. Okay. If we can get in, I can upgrade it to run on post-arcball wavelengths. You can then use the station as a relay point.
The language they used in the
If I had
show.
soldiers to spare, I wouldn't be sending you. Contact me as soon as you have results.
Wait, you're seriously gonna make us do this alone? Unbelievable.
Like, you can't say shit, so they say Stacco.
KTAM radio station.
What was it in Farscape? Frel. Frel instead of fuck. Yeah. God.
Ready to roll.
Some other examples of that kind of crap. You'd think that would add to, you know, the world. You know, she called it shrill meat. Humans call humans shrill meat. But I don't recall it being that big a thing in the show. And it seemed, because, oh god, the one character was in love with the daughter of the mine owner, and he was the son of the antagonist Castathan family, and he ran a radio station out of the top of the St. Louis Arch. And it's just, it was not good. And every song and every episode, I think, ended with like a music, a song.
I can still fight.
So you get stuff like this in your way, and you're like, no, I'm on my way to a mission, and I don't want to deal with this. And they're like, okay. And I don't even remember if the rewards are good. I'm guessing not, because it became quite the habit to run past them, so. Let's take a look at the map. Oops, that's not what we want to do. San Francisco. I don't know what's going on with this section. It's always been missing. This is new. What's this? Return to San Francisco. I don't know what that is. Huh. Weird. Huh. Anywho. What's going on back here? Oh look, it's those two. So that's season 1 right there. It's not showing up on the map. I think this was... They released content. They were trying to keep up with the show. And the gimmick was like, let's see. Season 1 had... Oh. First, you meet these two characters, and they're the main characters of the show. You go through a couple of missions here. Like, this is one. They introduce you to the idea of Arc Falls. And then... Oh, man. I don't remember. You meet up with some weird dude at a bar. At any rate, you track down some very valuable thing. And this is kind of like pre-season 1 of the show. And so they show up in the show having this artifact, and they're wanted, and that's why they had to leave the region, because they're going to make it big and move to Antarctica, you know, where all the good things are. You know, it's safe there, and it's not all fucky, and they're going to make the dream come true.
We've got mutated soldiers incoming.
But then at some point there's like an illness, a plague of some sort that affects them in the show, so there was an update in the game where there was an illness here, and some of the missions were to find the cure, synthesize the cure, and then launch the cure to St. Louis in missiles from the silos. I remember when it got to that episode, because you played through the content and you're like, oh, we did this, as if you were gonna fail. I mean, it's not like it was hard. And so eventually that episode comes up in the show, and you could tell that they were just like, they didn't want it to be that way, because like people are getting sick, yada yada yada. And in the last not even 5 minutes, in the last minute of the episode, they're just like, oh, we got the stuff we needed. It was basically they bombed us with the shit we needed from out west, and it was just like, and conflict resolved.
Let's get the station
and it was so bad, and it wasn't satisfying to anyone.
Here we go.
Bam, 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 bam,
Those
bam,
guns are
bam.
gonna keep firing until we shut down the generator.
Alright, where are the generators?
Generator is disabled.
They're all over me.
The gun is
I'm
down.
okay. All right, time to move.
Oh shit. Did you disable the generator? That thing was easy to take out. Oh, I see why it was that so easily. There's a guy already in
That
here doing
sentry gun
stuff.
won't be giving us any more trouble.
Let's get going.
Let's keep going. Alright.
You're gonna have me some fun.
Are you? Are you gonna have you some fun? Gonna have me some fun too. Shit. That was not good. Haha. Beat ya.
The turrets are down.
Turrets are down. I feel a lot weaker than I did when I was playing this on PC, and I think it has to do with this stupid ability. I forget what it's called, overcharge or something stupid. It didn't really make sense in a...
I've got the door open. Let's go.
In a realistic sense. It made your guns more powerful and fire faster and reload faster. It was quite silly, but it's a video game. And I was cool with it. I didn't know where I was. But, yeah, it didn't bother me.
Let's get the station running.
Cool. New shield. Let's get the station running. Alright.
Alright. This is an old system, but I should be able to get her upgraded and running. Stand by and make sure I don't get a bullet in my back.
Yeah.
Here come the bad guys.
Throw that out there.
You're down. Don't let those freaks shoot me.
Poison axe. I'm just gonna fill my ammo.
Jack! How old is this thing?
Hey.
Stop. I need to make some repairs.
Oh yeah, stop.
Get back up and running.
Repair the circuit boards. They are downstairs. Outside and downstairs. Hey, look, a blue light. What the hell is that? Alright.
Moving forward!
Hey, don't you mind me.
Let's get to the next one.
The next one. Where's the next one? Okay, the next one is over there. Or is it? It's not over here, is it? Yeah, because we have to have a fight out here. The guy's gonna pop out of the thing. Well, there he
It's
is.
a big fella. Be careful.
Over there. Cool. We're about to be exposed. Woo.
Hurting.
yeah, dude, I got it. Don't you worry. It's just gonna stand up there and do that, and I'll do this.
Oh, Jack! Get up here, quick!
Jack.
I'm in deep
Ah,
struggle.
yeah.
Cass is in trouble. We've got to help her.
Oh, no. Gotta help her. I don't think you can actually fail these missions in the sense that I don't know if she can actually be killed. I see this thing saying protect her, but can we actually fail? Shit. I guess we'll have to find out. Oh no, that was a...
Secure the area. We can't leave any bad guys alive.
Let's do this to help us reload faster. Okay. Okay.
That was close.
Cool. Eliminate the... Okay.
This is Cass Dukan reporting
Come on,
live
wait a
from
minute.
K-Town, where 2 Arc Hunters have just successfully completed the job of E-Rep soldiers. Do you copy?
We do copy. Loud and clear.
Hell yeah! In your face, Grant.
We have men on the perimeter moving in to hold the position.
What the jack? They send in help now? We already did everything. Thanks, bud. Much appreciated.
Oh, you so crazy. Alright. Woo! Yay!
All clear. The area is secure.
Cool. Oh, wait, what? Mission completed. So we can listen to the intel now. So we got intel. Personal information. Back to you, Weston. Play audio.
Weston Mike? Hello? Are you out there?
This is the voice of a new frontier. With whom am I speaking? This is an encrypted frequency.
Stucco. I could have cracked that encryption when I was 6. And 10 years. Listen, I have some info. You want it or not?
I'm listening.
I'm
It's
listening.
gonna cost me some script.
Integrity doesn't allow me to pay for stories like you.
That's too bad. This is Cass Dukan signing off from Paradise. Site of the Strato crash, with Jack and E-Rep splattered all over the place. Back to you, Weston.
Just one moment. My integrity just stepped out for a smoke. Maybe we can discuss an arrangement.
I hope you have deep pockets, dude. This stuff is big. I also have a scoop on a visitor to the area. A certain Carl Von Bach.
Von Bach? Strato carrier crash? I like the tune you're humming. Can you secure this frequency so we can schedule a meeting? Really secure it?
Does the captain send me to suntan?
I don't know. Do they?
I got a full-scale crisis going on here.
Captain Grant, this is Arashondu.
Oh, Arashondu.
Paradise.
Lady, I don't have time for any bleeding heart politics right now.
Lady, you will address me as Madam Ambassador. I want to be briefed on the crash. The Earth Republic should have contacted me before even...
Oh God, I remember a whole little subsection of the show now. They were banking so hard on sex. What was it? There was like... the town had like a bar, a diner, and a brothel all in one. And like 3 of the characters were involved in the brothel. The mayor's sister was the madam. The Castathan guy goes there. And then his wife goes there, and they're like, oh, there's going to be a lesbian scene. I forgot how just empty that show was. Like, it I don't know, maybe at one point someone had a good idea. What the hell's going on over here? Mutants form with Serenity. Siege. I don't remember what these are exactly. So is this Season 1 stuff? Check the surface. Arm the troops. Ah, a little competition, yes. This was called, like, Season, or, what was it called? It wasn't Season 1, because it was pre-Season 1. I don't remember. Alright, so that shotgun's all good and well. What kind of progress am I making on this thing? Is it leveling up? It doesn't seem to be. Is that no longer a thing? Am I doing it wrong? I mean, this thing should have been... surely must have leveled up by now. Enhance. So you can't modify anything because it's all locked. Alright. Let's see here. We're gonna switch out the Retaliator for something else. Compare to that. Right, so it's the same damage, but somehow less. Higher fire rate, smaller mag, longer reload, higher crit multiplier, less accurate, more recoil, presumably, but with less bloom. Okay? And then you got this. Slightly more damage, somehow. It must be... It's not based on damage per second, because it's got a higher fire rate. I don't know. You can put a scope on that, you can put a magazine on that. Let's equip that. And then see which one of these is better. Yeah. Yeah, I have no idea. Had some kind of bolt action sniper rifle. Risky because I don't know that I'm good enough to be able to use it. So we'll just leave it as is. Let's go to this page and can we just unequip that?
I've lost shields.
I've lost shields? Oh, I've lost shields because I switched. Yeah. Okay. Because I don't have anything selected there. Bam. I got shields! Alright, so. These are weird. They're not shields, they're just. Weird. I don't remember that being a thing. Okay, we got... Max damage is a little higher, and minimum damage is a little higher. Go with it. Cool. I'm pretty underwhelmed with this, though. Next melee attack within 5 seconds does extra damage. Woo! Heal yourself back to full health, shields, and armor. Okay. Reduce fall off in combat for sawed-off and pump shotguns. Okay, that's interesting. A 5% reduction. Higher accuracy with assault rifles and submachine guns. Oh, there you go. That's a nice, simple one. On kill, regenerate reserve weapon ammo. Okay. This is the kind of stuff that I remember. You could get like on kill, it would replenish ammo in a secondary one. So like whatever you have holstered at the moment. So suddenly you're just switching weapons and always kind of just on the move, killing. Okay, interesting. That's iffy. Increased damage at close range for 10 seconds. Does not affect melee. So it doesn't stack with that other ability is what it's saying. Stun enemies in an area around you. Oh man, I think I chose the wrong class because none of this is interesting to me. Can I get a different job? This is this is the best I got. Being able to revive myself faster. Anyway, we're gonna go back to here. And
Ready to roll.
really? We're gonna go there. Really? I did it bad. Woo, get on the road. Revive the crash survivors. How about no? Nope. I will not do that. So we can do that one later. I don't know where everyone went. Yes. Maybe they all went over to that thing over there. I wouldn't think new players would really know to do that, though. Oh, come on. Come on! Where do you learn to drive? Alright. Eliminate the movements. Get right on that. Watch me. Oh, shit. Watch me eliminate them. Oh, yeah. I'm eliminating. Shbang. Yeehaw!
Call a technician in need of assistance!
I'll bet you are. Ask me if I care. Go on, ask me. Oh, here's the time trial. Yay, time trials. These are cool. I don't know if they give you a vehicle or if you use your own. Because the different vehicles do have different speeds and stuff. So I think they might just give you a vehicle.
Arcfall. Let's go earn some
Oh,
script.
cool. We got a...
But, let's also stay alive to spend it.
We got a incoming Arcfall. I can dig it.
Looks like they got to the Arcfall first. We need to clear them out.
Alright, let's go get their leg. Damn, I remember not being so shitty with these. Wow, are these guys? Really? I do not remember them being this powerful. These are scary ones. It's been forever since played, so whatever. The more people that show up, the more
Looks like they brought some backup. Get ready.
the more resistant the enemies used to be. Oh, these fuckers. Nope. Oh, got me again. What's over there?
Alright, there's more coming, so hold your ground.
So you get to wave 3 of 3, but sometimes there's bonus rounds. Oh, and sometimes there's so.
Looks like they brought some tobacco.
Yeah, bonus.
Brought some tobacco. Watch out for that tobacco.
You gotta shoot those things. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm on fire, baby. The weak point of the bugs is the butt. Skitterlings are hard to see. These guys, the flying ones are just generally weak, but those shoot in the butt. Cool. What we got?
A reaction within that crystal is growing out of control. Stay quiet.
Alright. Bam.
They never stood a chance.
Didn't. Alright, I received this. Something. What? Sweet! Okay, so I got some shit. Look at me. Yeah. Cool.
Saddle up.
Settle up.
Ammo up.
No more, huh? Whoa. Oh, he's
I feel
activating.
better already.
Alright, here we go.
I feel better already.
We've got incoming.
And here it is.
We got more mutants incoming.
More mutants? More mutants.
Tango sighted! Tango sighted! Thanks.
Yay, we
Europe
did
needs
it.
people like you.
So, we finished that. I'm tired of searching what, if any, reward we may have gotten. But, I'm going to stand over here, because this is... yeah, this was what I was looking at. Alright. So, let's see here. I'm about to level up in Assault again. These three abilities on the right side. 6.12 recoil, plus fire rate, and plus reload. These didn't used to show up until you had gained proficiency with the weapon. Like, as you leveled it up, it would unlock these abilities. So... I do not know where these things are coming from. I also don't know what the... does that slightly gold tab mean anything? Because I haven't equipped this. So surely I haven't... maxed it out. Plus this has that as well. What the hell does that mean? I'm very confused. So So I got this cool rocket launcher. Fires a single rocket. Moves slowly and detonates on impact. Lovely, lovely. Right. Let's see here. Huh. Nothing has increased. Odd.
Help! This is not what I signed on for!
Help! Alright.
Help! This is not
Can't
what I signed
disable
on
these. Disable this stuff though. These used to have an experience bar. Okay, that's what's missing.
Hey! Get over here and help me!
This can be enhanced because it has an open slot. Nope, that's not it.
Help! This is not
What?
what I signed on for! I feel better already.
Alright.
We've got incoming.
Bonus. Really? Crap. What'd you do, sir? What'd you do? I'm gonna run over here. This is odd. I'm not entirely certain. Oh, cool. It's got new stuff. This is not new.
We've got an arc fall on its way. You never know what's gonna come out of those things, so take precautions.
Oh, crap, another arc fall? Oh, we can join in on that fun. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go ahead. Oh, whoops. We're gonna go ahead and instead of that, we're gonna put on the barn buster. Oops. That will. Some of these are usually have to attack with crystal and shit.
Looks like they brought some backup. Get ready.
Does it? Is that what it looks like? Oh, hi.
All right, there's more coming, so hold
Pretty
your
weak
ground.
rocket launcher. But so,
All right, there's more coming, so hold your ground.
what?
Drive time.
I'm hurting!
The other critical area on the medium-sized ones is the mouth, which you can see a little bit of there. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
like they brought some backup.
Alright, another bonus.
Get ready.
Because we have enough. I doubt a Monarch will show up to a small one like this. But, you never know. How's it? My old ability. Drones. Get her on the ground.
Within that crystal is growing out of control. Stay clear of it.
Shabam!
Pretty good at this, huh?
Cool. Exdarian. What are the blue things? Aww. Oh, look how close I was. Fortified rebel. Fortified rebel. You looted some shit, more shit. We're gonna cop a squat here. I know it's not interesting to watch me in a menu, but I guess these are not shields. Plus 7% max health, that's not really worth much. I mean, it's a whole nother layer of protection that I have because of, you know, oh my. And we got a new thing. What does the little gold tab that's blinking mean? Oh, man. What makes something enhanceable? Okay, it cannot be white. No, that's white. It can be enhanced. Mastery bonus. Okay. So. Alright. Let's see here. Let's consider enhancing this. Enhance. Enhancement material. Oh boy. You know what, we're just going to use all of this shit because, oops, because why not? Are you sure we want to upgrade that? Sure. Did it just get shittier? I think it just got shittier, did it not? No. Wait. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay. Okay. So... Mastery. It unlocks at 10. So what? Rank 10? Ah, crap.
There! I don't leave survivors! Take go! Posing!
Fairly certain there's no detriment to dying. I could self-revive, but... Huh. I'm gonna go ahead and revive.
Not that easy.
And run away. What is this thing I have equipped? It's the grenade launcher, that's right. That's right, it's a grenade launcher. What the hell was I doing? You know, we're just gonna head back here. Because it's safe.
Let's get some wheels.
Let's get some wheels. Alright, so that person's a little more advanced than me. They have an actual vehicle.
Technician, give him assistance!
Woo! Woof! See about selling some items. I see this. I don't know. So my gear score combined is 159, or averages of 159, I take it. Bam. Okay, now a couple more things are available for purchase. Specific weapons. Are they also randomized, though? Huh. Let's sell some stuff. What are these worth? 200? I don't care. Pretty sure I don't care. They just want to overwhelm you with stuff. Okay. Cool. What is going on with the number next to the quick menu? Oh, I've had 2 invites. How do you say no.
Your reputation has increased with one of the groups in the Bay Area. You should seek out a representative of that group and see what rewards are available.
What? No. So, this is the thing. Comsec. Decline. There we go. Okay. Decline. It's not that I'm antisocial. It's just I prefer to actually have a bit of understanding of who I've encountered. Nothing personal, guys. I just don't know you. Oh, okay. Well, what are we on to now? Trying to see this. I think I might call it quits for today. This has potential. And that's, I think that's where I'm going to leave it. It has potential. So, if I can remember how to do shit, I can't, of course. No. I was going to do the little dance. Make a little love. Get down tonight. But I cannot remember how to do those things. No. Where? X. Triangle. Triangle. Loadout 1 up. Switch loadouts from right and left. Okay. But seriously, is it in the quick menu? Yeah. Let's do a little dance. And, wait. And we'll call that an episode. Thank you. I think tomorrow or the next episode is going to be some more Terra. And, because I haven't given up on that game. So we'll see what we come up with there for a little fun. And have a good evening.